It's Thursday, January 12th. I'm Sarah Forgani with KENS 5 News Now. Deputies are sifting through the pieces of an overnight crash that turned deadly. This happened after a traffic stop involving Bexar County deputies. The sheriff's office tells us deputies tried to stop the man near JBSA Lackland just before 1 this morning, and at some point he drove off but crashed shortly after on Military Drive near Marbach. BCSO says that man died on impact. Deputies did not tell us why they tried to pull him over in the first place. A man whom police say stole a potato chips truck and later crashed it is behind bars. Converse police say the vehicle was taken from the Walmart on FM 78. They say 27-year-old Jeff Jetton drove the truck in a nearby neighborhood before jumping from it, causing it to crash into a pickup truck, and that's when deputies arrested him. Jetton is now facing several charges, including theft of a vehicle. Today, the luxury Hotel Emma will be tested again after a carbon monoxide leak made the staff and the guests sick. 15 people were rushed to the hospital and other guests were moved to different hotels. This all started late Wednesday morning. An employee was feeling sick with symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning. A hazmat team arrived and the historic building at the Pearl was evacuated. Then the hotel was shut down last night. The fire department says it's fortunate the leak happened during the day and no one died. We spoke with University Health for what you should know about the dangers of CO poisoning.
Not something that you can see, taste, or smell. And so you don't know that you actually have a problem until you're experiencing some pretty significant symptoms.
Symptoms include headache, weakness, nausea, shortness of breath, confusion, and blurred vision. Councilman Perry will be returning to City Council today. The District 10 councilman has been on a leave of absence nearly 2 months after an alleged hit-and-run crash. Perry now facing driving while intoxicated charge. According to a letter obtained by the Express News, Perry says he has addressed the issues that were keeping him from his council duties, but it's still not clear what that involved. Perry previously told KENS 5 that he would do any rehabilitation medical professionals recommended for him. Mayor Ron Nuremberg says he maintains his position that if the allegations against Councilman Perry are true, he should resign from council. But the mayor went on to say because Perry has not been convicted, City Council does not have the authority to remove a member. As it stands, he said the choice is up to the member and the voters, end quote. Air traffic is set to return to normal at the San Antonio International Airport and airports around the country after Wednesday's FAA outage. It forced the cancellations and delays of more than 10,000 flights. It is the first time since 9/11 flights had to be grounded nationwide. The agency said a preliminary review traced the source of yesterday's system outage to a damaged database file, and they found no evidence of a cyber attack. The FAA's notice-to-air mission system was down for hours. That system is used to alert pilots to current conditions and potential safety issues on the route.
What people need to know is that we will not allow anything to take place that is not safe. But this is precisely why our focus right now is on understanding, identifying, and correcting anything related to the root cause and how this happened in the first place.
The FAA says it's working to understand why backup systems fail to keep the notice-to-air mission system running. Canadian Air Traffic Control suffered a similar outage yesterday, but officials don't believe the two incidents are connected. The search is on to find 2 people who broke into Clemens High School. Schertz police say the break-in happened the morning of January 7th. You could see a guy and a girl holding fire extinguishers in these pictures the department posted online. It's unclear, though, if they caused any damage inside the school. The 2 were last seen leaving in a blue Mustang coupe. If you have any information on them, call Schertz Police at 210-619-1262 or the Guadalupe County Crime Stoppers at 877-403-TIPS. We're also getting a look at the people who broke into a VFW and stole ceremonial guns. You can actually see them in a video wearing masks, cut into the doors, and break it open with an axe around 5 a.m. last Friday before they made it to the gun safe. And once they cut it loose, they carried it out of the office. The VFW cameras did get the face of a man keeping lookout before loading up the safe and taking off. You can call police or contact VFW Post 8397 if you have any information. dangerous burnouts right in the middle of a neighborhood. That is what residents on the south side say is happening in their area, and they want something done about it.
Burnouts, they're destroying the street. They just want to come through here like 100 miles an hour. They could have killed themselves or run into someone. We've called the police department about 10 times.
Days ago, residents said nearly 24 cars took over the streets near Mission Concepcion, and they say despite calling police, officers never showed up. Now they want more police presence, and the intersection, they say, should have stop signs and speed bumps. The city of San Antonio plans to open grant applications next month meant to help small businesses that were hurt by COVID and construction. The city council is setting aside $2.25 million in federal coronavirus aid to help bars, restaurants, and shops on the brink of closure. Bar owners on the St. Mary's Strip have pleaded for help while construction projects hurt their business. And now those places located near 15 city projects are eligible for up to $35,000. City Manager Eric Walsh also said he intends to tighten penalties for missed construction deadlines and offer incentives for early completion. Big news for Texas families. Universal Studios is building a new park near Dallas. That park will sit on 97 acres of land in Frisco, Texas, and will be about 1/4 the size of Universal's other parks. Organizers say that it will have traditional rides, shows, and meet and greets from characters in Universal movies. No words yet on an opening date, but it sure beats having to fly to Orlando or Los Angeles. Paul is here with today's forecast. Paul.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think that's really awesome. Okay, today, cooler than yesterday, there's no doubt. High yesterday was almost 80. I think today's 67. Now it's going to be drier, it's going to be windy. Do not burn outdoors. And then once the sun goes down, yeah, it's going to be pretty chilly. Matter of fact, tomorrow morning's low in the upper 30s.
That's KENS 5 News now. Thanks for joining me. I'm Sarah Forgani. See you tomorrow.